What up, y'all? This is Anton with Simply Marvelous, along with my co-host Taylor D. You better know that. And we are here to react to one of the 747 trailers of Moon Knight, played by Oscar Isaac. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I haven't seen many movies with Oscar Isaac. The
How
only movie,
dare you?
you know, I tell everybody I don't watch very many movies unless they're Marvel movies. But I do remember him as Apocalypse. He actually played it all right, but the movie
That's
was
like
just
you can't mention his worst movie. Like you
yeah,
can't.
it is what it is. I don't knock him for that. You know what I mean? I know he's a
Yeah.
good actor. Only reason I know that is because they picked him to play one of the craziest characters in comics, and you have to have the chops to play any character that has multiple personalities. So I'm here with y'all. I appreciate y'all showing your enthusiasm for brother Oscar Isaac because it gets me hyper. That's how I am with most of these movies. I don't know any of them, none of these characters, none of the actors,
I
except for
do.
the roles they played. I know that's why I love doing these with you because you provide, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I'll tell
I,
you their entire
yeah,
background
exactly.
and where
And
they grew up.
you let me know if I should be hype about their acting chops and the roles that they play. So I appreciate that. Um, all right, go ahead and tell the folks where we they can find us so we can hop right into this trailer and then kind of figure out what's going on in this thing.
Dust off your socials and hit us up
Please.
on all of our pages at
Mhm.
simply underscore marvelous, such as marvelous, Marvel, and us. You can hit us up on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Give us a
Please.
shout out, give us a like, a follow, a share,
Yep.
and yeah, all those things.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. All right. We're going to watch this trailer and then we'll see what it uncovers for the both of us.
Yeah.
This is one of the later trailers that I think this came out maybe 4 or 5 days ago, I believe. So we'll see. All right. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
And go ahead and add it up. Let me get it up there. Why is it not being added? Add me. There we go. There we go. And 1, 2, 3.
Stephen. There he is. Hello, man in the mirror. I know you're scared. A bit, yeah. I know you're confused. You weren't supposed to see any of this. What are you? Sure you want to know?
I love it
This food
already.
is fire. This food is fire.
Mark, you look different.
I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Just looks so
Am I
trippy.
like some sort of secret agent? It's a little more complicated than that. We protect the vulnerable and deliver justice. This is the best, worst day of my life.
Marvel Studios Moon Knight, only on Disney Plus.
Okay. So I have several questions. I will be
Absolutely.
honest, I don't know much about Moon Knight.
Right.
I have watched clips here and there, but generally speaking, I don't know what's going on. I know that Moon Knight is a schizophrenic man. From this trailer, it sounds like we're only pretty much dealing with two personalities, though.
Yeah. So far. So far.
There's more
Yeah.
that will emerge.
It's possible. I think there's 4 in the comics. It's 4 different
Mm,
personalities, but I think they're changing things up in general and kind of straying away from what the comics did a little bit. So
okay.
I'm not exactly sure how many personalities we're going to get. It
Okay.
seems as if Stephen Grant is the first personality that we're going to lead with.
Hmm.
Kind of the beginning stages of this. And they're changing that up too. Stephen Grant in the comics is the playboy philanthropist, the billionaire.
Philanthropist,
Philan.
playboy.
He's
All
the
right.
Bruce Wayne though, and
Yeah,
he
sounds
draws a
like
lot of he draws a lot of comparisons to Bruce Wayne. That's why I think they're changing it up. He seems to be like he's working at a museum, kind
Mhm.
of a low level guy in there. Um, so,
That'd be
and that's
hilarious if, like, Moon Knight was the Marvel's answer to Batman, like, "Oh, y'all created Batman, we're gonna tell you what that actually looks like and make the character what we think that that looks like." He looks like he's schizophrenic. Like,
yeah,
and
multiple. What do they call it?
yeah,
Multiple personality dissociative
yeah,
disorder.
dissociative
Yeah,
identity disorder.
yeah,
I was about to say there's
dissociative.
definitely more, like, politically correct terms for that
Yeah,
now, which I think
yeah.
yeah, anyway,
But
yeah.
so he's suffering from that. His other personality is Mark Spector, who's a mercenary. Um, in the comics, he stumbles upon tombs, and he's killed in the comics. And the god Khonshu, which is the weird skeleton bird looking thing that's in some of the trailers. He's the moon god, and he basically offers up his services to Mark Spector. If he wants to live, you have to do my bidding, and I will live through you. You are becoming the Fist of Khonshu. And I just thought the concept was dope. I've never even
Yeah.
read. I've read maybe one or two issues of a comic. I have
Mhm.
maybe 6 or 7 Moon Knight comics. The biggest thing for me was the attitude of Moon Knight. Moon Knight, he's the opposite of Batman, whereas one wants to hide in the shadows and the other wants you to see them coming. So
Mhm.
I was like, oh, that's the most fire thing ever. And his suit, all white, it just, mummy. And I just always thought that was dope. But
Yeah.
this show, there is a great deal of mystery. I don't know exactly how they're going to play it all out. That's why I never really worried about watching some of these trailers. They're just giving you more shots of Moon Knight. That's all I really wanted. The story is still steeped in mystery. Apparently, you're following Stephen Grant and you're learning everything as he learns it, which is
Mhm.
important. 'Cause a lot of times we're sitting here waiting on the character to catch up to us as
Yeah.
viewers. I hate that. So he's learning everything as we learn it also. So that makes it even more exciting for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, some of the other characters that are going to be in the show, I have no idea who they are. There's a
Mm.
female character
Ethan
in there,
Hawke.
Ethan Hawke character, Arthur Harrow. I think that's his name in the show, but I don't know anything about him, so I have no idea what's
I
going on with
saw
him.
some rumors online that
Mhm.
I think it was Straw Hat Goofy who said it. I was wondering if we may see I'm totally blanking right now, but we may see what's his face who
Blade,
that came in. Not
oh,
Blade. He did
Black
I think
Knight.
he did mention Blade, but like wondering if we see Black Knight or
Mm,
Black Knight and Blade in this. But I feel like it would be really a stretch to see both, but to
right,
see one of
definitely.
them could be likely, or like maybe one of them come in at the end, kind of like a Nick Fury,
Mm.
like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" Like, you know.
I have no idea. It would be dope to eventually at least have those type characters teaming up. I think
Yeah.
Marvel is trying to create a dark universe. Um,
Mhm.
and it would be, I think it would be dope. There's shots in here where there's a lot of blood, and
Mhm.
people were worried that we were not going to get the brutality of Moon Knight in here, but it kind of looks like they're leaning into it a little more. And Kevin Feige did say when he described this show, he said it was brutal. So
Listen, I mean, like, obviously Disney Plus especially has already turned over a leaf. We
yeah,
have the Netflix series on Disney
absolutely.
Plus.
Yeah.
Some parents are upset and mad, and Disney Plus has changed their login settings where you can have like child profiles and you can like lock down the regular
Yeah.
adult profiles who have like these brutal shows. So I mean,
Hmm.
like, I
It's a
feel like
simple
everyone was
fix.
concerned. Yeah, it's a simple fix. I think the concern everyone originally had with like, I feel like Disney's like, no, we can go there. We'll go there.
Yeah, you
We'll go
should be
there
able
for a
to.
pretty penny.
They should be able to. Disney. I mean, I understand the mouse, the image of the mouse. We all know that, but the image of the mouse has been around since how long? And I'm pretty
1930s.
pretty sure everybody grew up on that. So you have fans that are grown as hell now. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not all about the kids. Matter of fact, most of the content on Disney Plus doesn't really fall under straight kid. You know, it's really teen and up besides the original, you know,
Yeah.
Disney shows and then some of the Pixar things, but it's mainly adult stuff on there now for the most part,
It's
you
true.
know. So
It's
just
true.
adding blood to a scene where, you know, if Captain America had blood in it, would it change it? No.
Mhm.
He's still whooping the crap out of everybody he encounters. So it's not really any difference. Now, the Punisher, okay, is a
Mhm.
little, you know, the Punisher
Mhm.
might be a little here with it.
Yeah.
Like,
He's on there though.
he's on there, and I totally I would advise all parents to not let your kids watch that unless you're watching it with them, because it is that brutal. I will say
Mhm.
that. It depends how old your kid. If he's a teenager, let him watch that. You know, he's seen worse. But it, in Daredevil too, it's pretty brutal too.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's not that bad. It's not sex scenes like that, you know. I'm sure there are a few in the show. I can't remember, but violence, we're all used to it. Go check your child's video game collection and then come
Mm.
back to me and tell me
That's
what you.
fair.
So I don't really, you know, worry about it. As long as the parental settings are on there, it's a quick fix,
Yeah.
easy fix. So I hope this show takes it all the way there. Like I said, the hopes is that it crossover with the more darker characters, Blade,
Mhm.
Black Knight. There's a show called Werewolf by Night that's coming out in
Oh.
I think it's Halloween. I don't know if it's this year or next year, but it's the actual character that Moon Knight originally showed up in the comics, and back in, I think it was 75 or something like that. I know this
Mhm.
because I saw an episode of Pawn Stars. Have you seen Pawn Stars? You watch that every night, like clips
I
of it. You
no,
know about it, right? You know
but I
about
know
it.
about, yes.
But
Yes.
somebody brought in a pristine copy of that. Uh a
Dang.
pristine, I think it was rated 9.8, but that thing was worth like 50 grand. Yeah, just because of the new popularity of Moon Knight coming. Like that thing
Yeah.
is crazy. So they're bringing out that character. They say he might be in this show. I'm not exactly sure, but so
How
there's
many episodes are we? Are we still with just like 9 episodes or something
six.
like
We're only
that?
getting six, but they said
Oh,
all of them
6.
are 40 to 50 minutes. So we're getting a
Okay.
substantial chunk, you know, of time with
This
this
is
character.
the era of the mini series, the
Yeah.
limited
Oh yeah.
series. Like, bruh.
Right. See, Marvel can do that though. We're going to talk
Yeah.
about that first episode all the way up until the next episode. Like,
Yeah.
we're just going to totally dissect it and probably be all wrong, but that's the fun of all of it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm glad they're not dropping it all at once, even though I'm jealous of all the people who will watch any of these shows all at once. You know, they wait
Yeah.
until all of them are dropped. Like,
And then just go through them.
that would just be awesome to do that, but you know, we're not patient like that, and we have a channel to upload, so it's like I wish we could do that. But anyways, anything else on Moon Knight that you have questions about that I may be able to answer? Because we get
Um,
into this thing like 3 days from now, guys. 3
yeah,
days.
I mean, like, I feel like anything that I think I'll have way more questions after the first episode.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But as of right now, I get Oscar Isaac. We
Right.
know he's fantastic. You should really check out Ex Machina. I actually hate that movie just because it just made my nerves really bad.
It's
But
my
Oscar Isaac is fantastic in it.
they got a female robot in it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I've been wanting to watch.
Um, but he's in tons of stuff,
Okay.
and I was just going on a rant before we started filming to Anton about how I will never forgive this world for denying Oscar Isaac the right to play a live action Gomez Adams, because he would have been fantastic. Anyone who saw him on the red carpet with Jessica Chastain looking at her the way he did would know he would have been a fantastic live action Gomez Adams. And what the world needs now is love and romance.
Real talk.
And
Real
yeah,
talk.
so anyway.
No doubt. Another thing that made me excited about this movie was, first of all, we all know the total debacle that X-Men Apocalypse was.
Yeah,
And
that movie was atrocious.
yeah,
Like,
so this character was interesting enough for Oscar Isaac to come back to superhero films. He was almost like, I didn't want to do this no more. And then on top of that, Ethan Hawke didn't want to do films, but he was so excited to work with Oscar Isaac. He
see,
didn't.
that tells you all that you
Yeah,
need to know,
that's all I
right?
needed to know right there.
That's
Like,
all you need
okay,
to
these
know.
folks are fully invested into this, and
Very.
Ethan Hawke didn't even read the script. He said, "No,
Dang, really? That's
I'll
faith
do it.
right
If
there.
Oscar's doing it, I'm in." So,
That's
yeah,
faith.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm all the way with it. I'm very hype about this movie.
Yeah.
I'm super hype. I think I talk about it too much almost. I'm so this
Well,
TV
like
show.
you said, 3 days and we there. We in it. We in that thing.
I just bought a new comic the other day. Look at that, the boy.
Look
You
at
see it?
look at
It's all
you,
the way
just
with
ready.
it. I can't wait. And that's my Halloween costume, guys. Be prepared.
Really?
A brother is going to find me a white suit. I'm coming through clean, and I got to get one of those masks. I have a guy that's in my class. I'm actually asking him if he'll concoct me a little situation because he's he does costumes like
Oh, that's
for
awesome.
clothes design and all that stuff. So let's see if he can pull it off for a brother. You know what I mean? I might have to slim down. I'd have to slim the slimmy slim. You know what I mean? Got to get a little slim, but I want to do it.
Yeah, I'm thinking like I never go anywhere for Halloween, but I always love the idea of dressing up for things.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking lately, which is like a complete betrayal to the Marvel universe, but and also this is not a recent character. Like we haven't seen her anything recently besides animated stuff. But I'm trying to do Poison Ivy, like which also requires some slimming and trimming. But like,
yeah.
yeah.
That's a highly
Anyway,
involved
anywho,
costume if you're gonna.
it
It
is.
really is. You gotta have all your flowers and your
Yeah,
vines and all
that's why
this.
that's why we're talking about it in March.
You got 6 months to get where you need to be.
Exactly. Get all my vines together.
Right. But, all right. Well, I'm very excited about this show. I hope you all are. The first reactions to the show has been overwhelmingly good, very positive, and I've only heard maybe one or two negative comments about it. The other comments have been, "Hey, might be the best Disney Plus show ever made." So
That's what we like to hear.
that's all we need to know. So we'll see you guys probably on Thursday on our next reaction to Moon Knight episode 1, featuring Oscar Isaac and Ethan Hawke, produced by Marvel Studios. Disney Plus. Cannot wait. All right. Tell the folks where they can find us one more again, and we're gonna get them on out of here.
Y'all read that ticker tape. Hit us up on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at simply_marvelous. That's just Marvel and us. And give us a like, share, and follow. Hop in them comments and tell us what you're excited to see and whether you agree with me about Oscar Isaac being a fantastic live action Gomez Adams. We know he was in the animated version, but anyway. Have a great weekend.
Absolutely have a great weekend. We will see you guys in about 3 to 4 days because it's going down. Moon Knight. I'm Anton Taylor Day, and we are simply marvelous.